2016-252, sponsors Pridemore and Allen. This adopts the 2016 through 2017 through 2021-2022 capital improvements budget for Metro, Nashville, and Davidson County. I do have a letter from the sponsor to approve. Is there a motion? Been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? We beat it to death in budget. All right, all those in favor? Opposed? Bill is recommended. Great. Next is BL 2016-262, sponsors O'Connell, Allen, and Elrod. This authorizes RC Matthews Contractor, LLC, to install an aerial encroachment at 315 Union Street. And we have lots of sponsors here. Is there a motion? Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Bill is recommended. Next is BL 2016-263, sponsors O'Connell, Allen, and Elrod. This authorizes CT Nashville, LLC, to install an aerial encroachment at 308 Broadway. Do I have a motion? Been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Any opposed? Bill is recommended. Next is BL 2016-269, sponsor is Karen Johnson. This requests the Metro Planning Department to submit to the Metro Council maps depicting current locations of federally subsidized housing developments by 50%, 60%, 80%, 120% AMI, as well as affordable and workforce housing units in Nashville. I do not see the sponsor. Let me see if there is a letter. I do not see a letter. I'll roll that to the heel. If anybody wants to contact the sponsor and let her know we're waiting on her, that would be great. Remind me to come back to this. Next is BL 2016-203, sponsors Roberts. This changes 0.59 acres from R6 to SP zoning for properties located at 122 and 124 Osceola Avenue to permit up to 8 residential units. I do have a letter from the sponsor to approve. Do I have a motion? Been moved and seconded. Councilmember Coleman, was your request on the last one? So you'll wait until we bring that back. Okay, thank you. I'm going to turn you off for now. Okay, we're back on 2016-203 by Roberts. It's been moved and seconded. Seeing no one in the queue to discuss, all those in favor? Any opposed? Bill is recommended. Next is BL 2016-226, sponsor Anthony Davis, and Elrod. This changes the name of an unimproved portion of Rosecliff Drive to Colbert Drive from Rosebank Avenue to its terminus. I do have a letter from the sponsor to approve, and I have the sponsor. Is there a motion? And second? Great, it's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Bill is recommended. Next is BL 2016-244, sponsors Allen and Henderson. This authorizes Metro to enter into an agreement with the Trust for Public Land to implement the Nashville's Climate Smart Cities program to assist Nashville with the development of climate smart green infrastructure. And I would make the motion to approve as one of the sponsors. Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Bill is recommended. Next is BL 2016-245, sponsors O'Connell, Allen, and Elrod. This authorizes Viridian Condominium Association to install, construct, and maintain underground encroachments in the right-of-way at 415 Church Street. Let's see. Is there a motion? Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Bill is recommended. Next is BL 2016-246, sponsors Henderson, Allen, and Elrod. This abandons easement rights within a portion of the former right-of-way of the old Forsyth Place located at 914 Linwood Boulevard. Do I have a motion? Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Any opposed? Bill is recommended. Next is BL 2016-247, sponsors O'Connell, Elrod, and Allen. This abandons easement rights for property located at 410 Fifth Avenue South. Do you have a motion? Been moved and seconded. All those in, no discussion. All those in favor? Any opposed? Bill is recommended. Next is BL 2016-248, sponsors Syracuse, Elrod, and Allen. This accepts permanent and temporary easements for the Brookview Drive Stormwater Improvement Project for 3 properties located at 2140, 2141, and 2144 Brookview Drive. Been moved and seconded. Seeing no one in the queue for discussion, all those in favor? Any opposed? Bill is recommended. Next is BL 2016-249, sponsors Roten, Syracuse, and Allen. This acquires permanent easements and temporary construction easements for the Cumberland City Transmission Water Main Improvement Project for properties located at various addresses. Been moved and seconded. Seeing no one in the queue, all those in favor? Any opposed? Bill is recommended. Next is BL 2016-251, sponsors Elrod and Allen. This authorizes NashCam LP to install, construct, and maintain underground encroachments in the right-of-way of the entrance of One City located at 3001 Charlotte Avenue. Been moved and seconded. Seeing no one in the queue for discussion, all those in favor? Any opposed? Bill is recommended. Next is BL 2016-253, sponsors O'Connell, Allen, and Elrod. This authorizes NP Fifth LLC to install, construct, and maintain underground and aerial encroachments in the right-of-way located at the southeast corner of Korean Veterans Boulevard and 5th Avenue South. Been moved and seconded. Seeing no one in the queue for discussion, all those in favor? Any opposed? Bill is recommended. I've caught up. Next is BL 2016-254, sponsors O'Connell, Pridemore, and others. This authorizes the Director of Public Property Administration to execute a quitclaim deed for any property interest Metro government may have in a portion of the right-of-way of Korean Veterans Boulevard and 7th Avenue South, and accepts consideration in the amount of $21,000. Been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Could I ask someone from Public Works to explain, or planning? This is the KVB right-of-way of $21,000. Is that a Public Works question? Mr. O'Connell? Let me find you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. If I'm correct on recalling this one, and I'll look up the details, this has already been, I believe, through Public Works Committee. It's basically a disposition of some property that actually had to go through TDOT. It was some remnant property, I believe. And this is just basically letting that go. Metro gets a portion of the proceeds. I believe TDOT also gets a portion of the proceeds. And it is able to then be reused for development purposes.
Great. Okay, thank you for that explanation. Any other questions? Seeing none, all those in favor? Any opposed? Bill is recommended. We will go back to one outstanding item, which is RS 2016-269, sponsors Karen Johnson. Defer by rule. I believe we have no choice. Is that correct? Can't get her. Okay. Okay. Yes, planning table. Mr. Sloan.
If it helps at all, we're already working on the map that she's asking for. It depends on the information, the data that we're able to get, whether we're able to give her all the information that she's requested.
Okay, that's helpful. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, we'll defer by rule. Is there any other business to come before the committee? If not, we are adjourned with 4 minutes to go. Good job.